All right, good Sunday evening, everybody. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope you had a great week. Uh, mine, mine was actually pretty good. Started out that I wanted to do the live stream Saturday morning when I was working on my truck. That wasn't happening because my internet at the shop basically sucked, and the laptop I was using is not the best. My good laptop won't boot up. Ooh, but yeah, got it all. Got it all done. Uh, we actually, my brother invited him and his wife invited me out to a comedy show. Went and seen Jeff Dunham. If you don't know him, he's a comedian and ventriloquist. Very hilarious gentleman. It's awesome. I highly recommend seeing him. So,
I kill you.
yep, I kill you. Yep, very funny guy. Very funny guy. So,
How y'all doing tonight?
Good, good.
Right. Hey, Uncle Mark, Rail, Ben, how's everybody doing out there?
Yeah, we got there's Kevin in here. How you doing, Kevin? Lisa,
Yeah.
hello, Miss Lisa.
Huh?
Let's see,
All
Ben's here.
right.
Hi, Ben. Hi, Uncle Mark. Hi, Rail. How you all doing? Hope everybody's doing great. Yeah. So, but yeah, my Saturday was go go go. I left the house at about 5:30 yesterday morning. And I get up to the shop, get the truck up on the rack, get the computer and everything all set up. And I had tried it Friday night from here, and everything was working smooth. I get up there, and the thing would just cut in and out, keep losing connection, keep losing connection. Finally, I'm like, I'm done. I'm just gonna fix the truck. So yeah. But yeah, we got the brake line, front brake line all fixed. Got the brakes, kind of bled. They're better than they were before. I couldn't get the one bleeder loose on the passenger side, so we just kind of bled it off to the side or bled it off the line. I think I still got a little bit of air in it, but they're like $25 for a new caliper. We're gonna put a new caliper on it. So, hey Matt, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for stopping in.
Hey, Matthew.
But yeah, got that all done. Back now to the shop after we got everything cleaned up, put away, and the transmission line I had temporarily fixed last fall kind of blew apart. So I had to pull it back in the shop, put it back on the rack, run to Napa, get a compression fitting. Luckily, my brother was still around, and actually put a compression fitting on it instead of a rubber line. We're good to go. So it only cost me 8 quarts of transmission fluid.
Not
Hey,
too bad
Sam.
at all. Let's see. That's $10. That's $80 worth. Huh?
Just about.
Yeah.
Yep, just about.
Yeah.
Especially on Dodges. Chrysler Dodge products. You have to have that number 3 or 4 ATF 4 plus 4 or
Yeah.
whatever. And that stuff's not cheap. It's right around $8 or $9 a quart.
Yeah, well, I get a discount because I buy it through buy it through the university.
Correct.
Yeah, no, Matt, I didn't buy the good stuff. I bought the Napa brand.
Hey, Delisa. That's a good brand. Like, well, O'Reilly's, their engine oil, their O'Reilly's name brand oil, in-store brand, is Shell Rotella.
Yep.
That's who does their oil.
Oh, and I also did an oil change on it too. So the old 96 should be running pretty decent.
That's the one, Matthew.
Well, like I said, my alternator went out on this GMC pickup truck out here, and that hurt my feelings bad.
Yes,
Hurt your feelings or your pocketbook?
Feelings and pocketbook, both. It was
an alternator for a truck. Chevy truck. Usually those are about $60, huh?
No. I wish it was only $60.
Oh,
it was $400 plus $70 core. I had
what?
It was $400 plus a $70 core.
Oh no, I heard you. I was just flabbergasted. Dang. a junkyard shop would be
Well,
100.
I mean,
I think.
If it hadn't been so doggone many years since I've done it,
Oh.
I mean, all it was the voltage regulator. I mean, I'd have bought a voltage regulator and put that on it, and I would have saved a bunch of money probably. But
Yeah, man. And that's on the one you're redoing?
no, this is on the one I'm driving. One I
It's on his
drive
good
every
truck.
day,
Oh, okay.
the 2015.
There's
No,
my
that
homie,
one-
Miss Missy.
Hey, Missy,
Hi, Missy.
Scott.
Hey, Scott. How you doing? But yeah,
Hey,
so
Scott.
I had a really busy day. I mean, it was the afternoon was awesome. You know, watching the comedy show and stuff. Had really good seats. You know, went and had a really good dinner with my brother and his wife. Just very enjoyable. So,
I like that guy. He's
Yeah.
funny.
yeah. Well, see, all my brother said is, "Hey, do you want to go see a comedian Saturday afternoon?"
Oh, so it was a surprise.
Well, he knew who it was, but he was
Yeah.
just doing it in a text message, and I'm like,
Yeah.
sure. You know, I'm just gonna replace a brake line in the morning. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Easy peasy, done. Outdoor. Yeah. Like I said, I started it. Well, I actually started working on it right about 7 o'clock when I was supposed to go live, and couldn't, and then ended up getting done about 1 o'clock, or about 12. Sorry, about 12:30. By the time I got everything cleaned up, got home, got cleaned up and everything, I was only home like a half hour, 45 minutes, and off to back to his house, and went and watched the comedy guy, and like I said, went and had dinner and got home just about 9 o'clock. So yeah, it was a long day.
When you
Yeah.
woke up the next morning, were you still laughing?
Yeah, actually, I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning. So yeah, it's still real funny. Yeah, but Bubba J was. I mean, all of his characters were great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like the old man, the bald-headed old man. You
Yeah.
know, that character, I like that one because, yeah, he does some good stuff on that.
Well, he had him he had him as the president last night. So
Oh God.
it was really good. You know, I really liked it.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I can just see what's his name as the president, with his damn with that doggone frowny face and all that stuff.
Long chin.
Yeah,
Hi, Quick
Walter,
Rich.
yeah,
Walter. Yeah.
Walter. Yeah,
Walter.
yeah, and yeah. I would definitely go see him again. You know. So
I mean, without trying to be nosy, get into business or whatever, how much was the actual tickets that you think? 50
I don't know.
bucks? 50 bucks?
I don't know. I asked him and he said, "Don't worry about it." So
Yeah. Okay. I mean, hey, 50, 60 bucks. I'd rather actually see him go to that comedy act than go see some of the country music artists nowadays. You know, country music artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, he it was him, it was me, him, his wife, one of the ladies that works with him, and two of their clients. Actually, their two clients are the ones that wanted to go see him, and my brother just bought 6 tickets, and through the company, and but it just amazes me watching people coming in and trying to find their seats and stuff like that, and yeah,
Oh, it's almost as much as more funnier than a comedian.
yeah. Well, not in our row, but the row in front of us, there was. I mean, it was a full length row. I don't know how many seats are in it. There was 2 seats down at the one end and 1 seat about halfway in the middle. these three people were together. Well, they kept changing seats. First the guy was sitting in the single seat, and the two ladies were down at the other end. And then the one lady come up, and they switched seats. He went down with the other lady, and then they switched again. I mean, it was like comical. Just watching. These people get. It's like when you buy these seats, okay, you probably bought them online. Why wouldn't you look for seats together?
Oh, yeah.
And if it was a last minute deal, still, I mean, when I looked out over the crowd, there was still plenty of seats, together, like, groups, you could still sit together. I'm not touching that, Matt. I don't think I would want to watch them. No. They weren't.
Well, the man might have bought the tickets on that way on a special purpose. There, Ed. You said that the man was sitting down there by himself to start with, and the two women were sitting down at the other end. Well, that might have been daughter and mother-in-law, and he put himself in the middle so he didn't have to deal with mother-in-law.
Maybe. I'm like I said, I'm not crossing that bridge. No. No. So, but yesterday turned into a lot of little projects that had been needing done, and I was actually looking at different trucks and stuff like that. I actually found a halfway decent 07 crew cab, short bed, 4-wheel drive, under 200,000 miles, $4,800. But they didn't have any pictures of the frame, and this is at a dealership, but they didn't have any pictures of the frame, and it's about 30 minutes or so away from me, and I don't want to drive over there and be like completely pissed off because the frame's history on it.
All right, there, Mr. Briggs. Appreciate that.
So, but
I still am. Was wanting to know yesterday, or was it today? Yesterday, I think it was. But anyhow, appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely check the frame. Yeah, but I'm still looking. I'm still looking kind of for a little minibus, van front GM minibus. I'll come across another one of these years. Yeah, I was finding all kinds of diesels and stuff like that. I can't find any that haven't been monkeyed with. For one, in my price range, and two, I don't really need a diesel. For the price of diesel, it's going to spend most of its life driving me back and forth to work, and it won't get any good gas mileage just putting 6-7 miles back and forth to work. So
that's kind of the thing about it, is all these people want to run out here and get a diesel, but the thing about the diesel is you're paying $1 more for fuel, and the ones that's got the diesels, all they want to do is make them blow smoke. I mean, I mean, make a bunch of noise and blow smoke, and this is coming from a 20-year truck driver. I mean, I don't see the use in it. Hey, Tommy.
Yeah, I mean, if I wanted a diesel, my brother, just last year sold his 06, 3/4 ton, long bed crew cab, 4-wheel drive. I could have bought it in a heartbeat, but I don't need a diesel. I can't justify the price of it and fuel and everything else.
Well, if you was gonna pull a heavy trailer all the time and all kinds
Right.
of stuff like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
then it's worth getting a diesel.
Right.
But just driving it back and forth to work, it's not worth the hassle of a diesel. So
Right. Yeah. And I mean, if I mean, I'm planning on buying a box trailer, like a 16-foot box trailer. A gas motor will pull that thing just fine. So all I'm going to be hauling is my pulling tractors and stuff. So, you know, and honestly, that's the whole reason I want to buy the minibus, is to tow a trailer like that. It'll be a
Mhm.
1-ton gas, so yeah.
well, you'd be surprised that you don't really need a 1 ton for unless you're gonna get up there to 7, 8, 10,000 pounds. You don't need it. You don't need it.
Right.
I mean, you can get by with a 1,500 for that. I mean,
Right.
Yeah, nowadays those trucks are real more heavy duty in pulling capacity and all, and a lot bigger than they were back in the
Yeah.
80s. Compare a Ford or Chevrolet truck half ton right now, compare it to the one in the 80s. Oh boy, big difference.
I mean, I pulled that 16 foot with all that household stuff in it from South Carolina up here,
Oh
coming
yeah.
out in the daggone mountains and all, and I mean, I didn't even feel the doggone trailer behind it. I ain't got but a 1,500.
Right. Well, Mark hauled that mini truck up out of Tennessee or someplace with his half ton,
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, there's,
How are Mark and Sandy?
From what I can gather, pretty good.
Good.
They just been busy. So,
Okay.
and
Well,
looking at myself in the camera, I wanted to also show y'all. I am still working on merch.
Oh, cool deal.
A friend of mine at work does the sub whatever something printing, where it prints right on.
Subliminal.
No, not subliminal.
Sublimation.
Sublimation. That's it. Sublimation printing.
Yeah, it's almost like embroidery. It's almost the same, but they don't use a needle and thread on it.
Right. She's been doing it on like cups and all kinds of other stuff for about a year or so. She hasn't done a whole lot on like cloth other than white shirts.
Mhm.
She's trying to get it. I don't know if you guys can see how light it is. It's not real. I probably shouldn't have put the shirt on, but yeah, it's not real. I'm getting backwards here, y'all. Where am I at?
Oh,
Here.
we can see it real good.
Yeah. Yeah, but in person, it's a real light. It's real light colored. She's trying to figure out how to make it, yeah, and be real dark. I went today when I went to Walmart this morning for my groceries. That's where I got this shirt at, for like $7, because they have to be a 50-50 or a 60-40 polyester blend for the ink to stick in it. I was looking for a light gray shirt because it should pop better on that. All they had were dark gray, and it definitely won't show up on the dark gray.
Oh.
So, but yeah, she's working on that, and she's actually working on trying to get, because I've been trying to do the Teespring thing, and every time I upload my logo and stuff to Teespring, it comes out the white square, like up in the corner. It comes out square. I can't get just the round with the white background.
Right.
So she's working on trying to get that where it's just the round logo with the black circle around it with the YouTube logo in the bottom corner. Because if I can get that, I can upload it to Teespring, and then it'll actually be screen printed on any color shirt you want. She can't print white. She can do like an iron-on vinyl printed black. It'll be a white background, but she said those don't hold up as well as printing directly on the shirt. So she doesn't want to even attempt. Well, she's going to try it, but she don't want me to put a product out that's not going to last. So
I'm going to let you know about Teespring. Their T-shirts. Uh, I wouldn't sell T-shirts on Teespring. I mean, my honest opinion. I know some people that sold shirts on them, and uh, one or two of them, and they don't like them neither. They it's a iron-on transfer type uh, deal. It's not screen printed, you know, uh, silk screen printed, and you got to turn them inside out to wash them, and after about 10 washes, they start flaking off.
Huh. Now
Yeah,
was
yeah.
telling me that the Teesprings are the ones that are screen printed.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, Matt said he has a couple from bands that he listened to and they're junk. Okay, all right. Well, then we'll keep because she said she's willing to print them out, but they'd have to be like a pre order. Uh, we can't she can't stock every size, but
Mhm.
yeah, once she gets everything straightened around, she can. I mean, if an order comes in, she can print it the next day and get it in the mail. Well, I'd have to get it in the mail right then. So yeah, okay, maybe so. But yeah, okay, yeah. Well, thanks for letting me know. I mean, I hadn't got into Teespring that deep to see how their printing is done. So,
No,
but
that's from Teespring. Okay.
uh
My
huh,
cousin that used to make the channel stickers for everybody in the
yep,
coin community,
yep,
she set me up a Teespring account for mugs, and that's it, just mugs.
It's,
And that is one of the mugs, and the one I drink out of sometime, my coffee out of with Missy on one side, it has this on the other side. This is a double with my logo on it. Now this is good from Teespring, the mug. And my own mugs cost me $14 a piece.
mm-hmm.
If a customer or somebody wants to buy one of my mugs, I think it's like 17, 18.
Yeah.
That's expensive, you
Well,
know.
she brought some samples into the travel mugs and stuff like that she's printed, and she has a source for those that are fairly inexpensive, to where keep the price down if
Mm.
but once she gets things straightened around, and she's gonna try, uh like I said, try to do the
Well, Lisa Ann got a good comment, and Mr. Briggs got a comment. Briggs said his a few years old or 5 years old. Lisa Ann said hers. I don't know if that's the shirts Lisa Ann's talking about, but I know a few guys said that their shirts are crap from Teespring.
yeah. Well, I'll definitely do some more research and stuff to make sure.
Yeah,
um
Renegade is one of them.
yeah. So, but yeah, I don't want to put out, you know or yeah, put out
I
cheap
think
junk stuff.
Renegade said his T-shirts. No. I think it's. I'm pretty sure he said that. I mean, I'm not
Yeah,
quoting him. I'm just quoting what I think he told me.
right. Yeah, she said if I could do a neon green shirt, the black would show up real well on it, um, or any other color. But myself, I don't like neon green.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that safety green.
yeah,
Yeah. Now
uh,
that's the individual you're talking about. I'm not talking about that. I was just talking about Teespring T-shirts. With the
right.
sublimation. I think that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, the sublimation.
Yeah. No, that pops. A buddy of mine. He's thinking about. He does embroidering. He does hats and koozies and all that with embroidery with the needle and thread. He's thinking about getting into sublimation. Hey, Nate, what's up? Go courts and go.
Hi, Nate. How you doing, buddy? But I mean, what really sucks is a few years back. Well, for as long as I've known him, my brother's father-in-law did screen printing. I think he could do 7 colors.
On a shirt, yeah, or whatever. Yeah.
Shirts, hats, everything. There's Nate.
Well, let me turn my camera around.
Okay. But his health went downhill and he's not doing it anymore. So yeah, you know.
So he's got one of them big racks that turns around with the 7 arms on it and all that. Yep. Oh man, those are nice. My cousin used to have 6 or 7, but they had a company, you know, with a lot of workers that would do shirts. Southern Screen and Printing.
Well, he can actually do the screen printing right on the shirt, or he can make heat transfers that are like almost like screen printing, and he can make up a whole bunch of them ahead of time. And he has the heat presses and everything to do them on hats, shirts, cups, everything. And I've seen a lot of his shirts that were done that are heat transfer that just basically almost look like screen printed shirts. So,
hey Ed,
what's up, Nate? How you been doing, man?
2 ATVs, Cajun Coin Hunter. What's up, everybody? I'm here.
Weather's still beautiful down there.
Hot, bud. I'm on that live stream.
I got one of those.
Yeah. How many times have you washed it?
None. It's actually hanging up on my door.
Oh, okay. It probably looks a lot better than this one, don't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, that's a heat transfer.
So
that's a
chickens are in the neighbor's yard.
You can't turn this one inside out. That's the only thing bad about it. But Missy, when she washes clothes, she puts it on hard wash and high water and, you know, all that. So what's cooking with Cajun, the Cajun part is kind of not readable.
Hey, Roadrunner.
Hi, Roadrunner. How you doing, bud?
How are things, Ed?
Oh, I'm doing great. Still kicking along, man.
What was up with that morning live stream the other day?
Dude, I tried it here at the house on my internet here, my Wi-Fi here. StreamYard hooked up, connected. I just did a private live stream. Everything worked great. Went up to my shop at work, got on their Wi-Fi. It wouldn't hold connection. Just kept dropping. So I'm like, yep, I'm done. I'm not doing it.
It was worth a try.
Yeah, I don't know if it was. It's probably the laptop I'm using because I was using an old laptop because my good Dell. I haven't turned it on in like 6 months. Thursday night when I got home from work, I'm like, I better fire that up and just make sure everything's still copacetic with it. Make sure it doesn't need any updates. I just keep getting an error message that something's not plugged in. Let's see here. It says some kind of connection. I took a picture of it and sent it to a friend of mine. It says media test failed. Check cable. And it says exiting boot agent. Press any key to reboot machine. I just keep getting that error message over and over again. So I'm going to take it to a friend of mine that kind of messes with laptops and computers, and he's built a bunch of computers and stuff like that, and see if there's something he can do. Hopefully he can save it because there's a lot of stuff on there I'd like to have. But he said it sounds like maybe the hard drive quit working. Hey, I got one of those.
Damn, look at all the poulettes running around the yard. I bet you got some good fresh eggs every morning.
How many you want?
You're getting tired of eggs, huh? you're picking so many you can't eat them all.
I'm starting a junkyard, boys.
It looks like that.
Oh, gravelly. Wow.
That's mine. Not for sale.
Yeah, man. I used to have an old gravelly Hansi Clips.
That's the one I just put head gaskets on this one.
Cool deal. Yeah. Them was the old Hansi Clips. when they integrated with Gravlet.
Oh,
This was a
Dang,
1979 or 1980 model.
dang, that's what. That is a bunch of eggs.
Easter eggs. That's them anaconda chickens.
Yeah.
Fort Cox.
Uh,
Oh, that's a good one.
there's all your ladies.
Yeah. Look at that. Is that an old
Ooh.
Craftsman?
Oh,
Yeah.
the good one.
Uh-huh. Well, I can still get eggs down here. There it is. Look at
Oh.
that. And pull a bear. I can still get eggs for $2 a dozen down here.
Look at the state of the Sears, Ed.
Oh man.
I gotta pull her out of there, bud.
Yeah. I've got that same kind of storage unit.
These things work great.
Well,
I think
mine's
this
starting to
one's
show.
2 years old.
Yeah, mine's a couple years old and it's starting to show its age. I've been kicking
See
around the
that?
idea of that.
I
Now
got some
you're
rips
frozen.
up there starting, but I got some duct
Yeah.
tape. They're right there. Rips.
Yeah,
I gotta go
mine's
check
starting
some.
mine's starting to rip right where the posts are at, and I've been thinking about adding on to the shop,
Oh,
to make
look,
it
Ed. I got one. Oh, I got him with the freaking old school.
What?
Oh,
You froze up there, Nate.
I'm in the legs, bro. He's still alive. I gotta show this to the wife.
What is that, a suiting?
Oh,
Got him.
got a rat.
Yeah, that's in French we call that a suiting. Caught him in a rat trap, too.
But
That's a
I bet-
single
I got
ear.
something for his ass.
That's a number one ear trap.
but
I'm gonna tell the wife to open the door.
Tail.
This will
I
be
got
good.
a rat by the tail, and it's plain to see.
but
Bub, can you open the door? I got my hands full.
That thing,
Bub.
Jesus, you're gonna scare her. That thing's the size of a small squirrel. Oh man, check white.
All right, I gotta put him out of
everybody,
misery.
everybody watch the news tomorrow in Florida. Florida man found beaten to a pulp.
Gave his wife a heart attack with a rat.
17 or the
17
BB gun.
caliber. Oh,
BB gun.
oh.
Neighbors might not like the 17.
It's not that loud.
Yeah, I got.
Hi, Boats. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Boats.
But yeah, I've been one of my friends suggested that since I've already got that storage shed, to take the like the steel siding and turn it horizontal, just like the carports, and screw it into the posts and run it up over the top stuff. So
Right,
I may look at
start at the bottom. Your top layer will go over. That
Yep.
imprint will go over that, and then boom, and it'll be waterproof.
And then he also suggested, instead of doing the ends, since they're like the canvas ends, build a wood wall, basically, with a plywood finish, paint it,
Mhm.
So I may end up doing that, because I found some I've got all that steel siding out my mom's, but my brother's going to use some of that for his hunting cat or hunting stand, deer stand. So he gets first crack at that. Whatever he don't use, if the pieces are big enough, I may use it on that. But I found a place that I can buy that stuff made to length, and it's 45 cents a foot, linear foot. So
How wide?
3 foot. Say it's the same.
Wow.
It's the same panels that
That's
you put
cheap.
on. Yeah, they custom make it to length. Like I said, it's 45 cents a foot,
That's cheap.
and yeah, linear foot. So it's just you have to go to them and
Yeah.
pick it up. So I think it's 12 foot long. I would get like 6 pieces, 12 foot long, and then on the ends for the top roof portion, I'd have them make it a foot longer on each end for an overhang. You know, but I've got like boxes of those screws, those rubber washer screws to screw it in. So, you know, I'm like, yeah, what the heck, you know, be a heck of a lot cheaper than, you know,
So
adding on.
45 cents a running foot,
Yep.
a running foot, right? 3 foot wide, and every foot that's long is 45 cents. So that's $4.50 for 10 foot.
Yeah, that's and I've got to check them again. I think it's $4.50 a foot, because that would be about the average price of a sheet of that stuff.
Because
But
here, right up the road from me, it's $1.40 a running foot.
Yeah,
3 foot wide, you know, and 1 foot. So a 10 foot piece would be $1.45. You know, $10 and you know whatever, or $14.
All right. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, I gotta check the ad again and give them a phone call.
Mm.
You know, but it's a local company. I mean, they're within 10 miles of me.
Yeah,
so,
man, 45 cents. That just seems too cheap.
Yeah,
for some reason.
So
the deed is done.
Cool.
It wasn't easy. Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah. Oh, Kevin has chickens running around. He's got to go gather up too.
Kevin?
Yeah.
You could close them up.
Ask him if he has a way to get rid of rats, because I've tried freaking everything. Rat traps, poison. That one trap right there is the only way I catch them.
Yeah.
They're smart, man.
That's a number one trap right there. I used to trap nutrient muskrat years ago, and I had a bunch of them one-eared traps. That's the number one. The double-eared are number twos.
Right.
The small double ear are number 11s. You know,
okay.
With 3 inches around. The number ones are like 4 inches, and then the number twos are the same as the number ones, 4 inches, but they got a double ear, double spring. Do that, and then
that one's a little big for what I got. I think I need one a few size smaller. The
if you try
double
a
ear
bucket of water
11
with a stick.
The bucket of water with the cans.
Yeah.
I haven't tried water, but I did the cans in a really tall barrel.
Yeah,
like 4 foot.
I tried them at my house, and I put a 5-gallon bucket filled with water, and or gasoline, a little gasoline mixed with it, and put the cans of the pencil going across with the beer can in the center, a pop can, whatever. I'm sure you got enough beer cans to use.
No.
And no beer cans, no. And then they go across the can, they spin, and then they go in the water with gas mixed with it. You know, they don't last long.
Yeah,
I got one of those 5-gallon lids that's, you know, it's got the hood over it. You put the peanut butter in the back, and it's got that flip lid that goes down. I never did catch any mice or anything, but I mean, I don't have an infestation though.
I'm getting bad. They're getting in my C10, my pop-up camper, inside my. I had to bring my riding mower inside because they were getting in my riding mower that I was using, my brand new one, my new one, and they were pooping and peeing all over that one, and I couldn't have it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That's poison.
Get you a big cat.
I was thinking that, or a couple rat snakes. If I can catch me a couple rat snakes, and I'll let them loose back there.
Relocate them to your house. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who I can't remember who posted that video though, but they put the can in. They actually built a board going right up to it and covered the cans with peanut butter. The mice couldn't and rats couldn't resist. They went up there, boom, they died.
I did it, but I didn't use water, Mr. Briggs. So maybe they were able to climb or jump out or something.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know.
you got to use water and like 3 gallons of water and a gallon of gas or kerosene on top of that. Oh my God, they'll go right in that and drown.
A little bit of diesel, a little bit of oil, used oil.
There you go. That's a horrible death.
I don't want them to have a horrible death, Briggs.
It ain't that bad. They die quicker that way.
Is that?
Yeah. I've seen the bucket thing done. I've seen a whole bunch of different ones, but you know, back in the day when I was still living at home and we had animals and sweet feed around, we always used to get some stuff called Blue Death, the rat poison. They only make it about 10 yards after they eat it. So
that's what I need.
It was so good they probably don't make it no more.
Nope, they don't. They still make it, but it's not the same formula as what it was before.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah.
They don't make it. The toxic stuff they don't make anymore like anything like they used to.
Hey, Ed, I was going to upload a short. I got a bunch of brilliant minds in here because I was just messing with my 71. I hadn't started it in a while. And I fired it up and it's running good or whatever. And I cut the lights on and my headlights weren't working. And I don't know, I was getting ready to shut it off. So I went over and I went to unhook the battery with the headlights still on. And when I unhooked the battery, the headlights came on. While it was running with the headlights on. I unhooked the battery and then the headlights came on. And then I touched the battery cable back to the positive lead again and they stayed on.
Yeah.
Tell me how weird to figure that one out.
Yeah.
Maybe Beetlejuice is haunting your truck.
Wait, what'd you say, Nate? You had something draining your battery? What?
Let's see. We got somebody in the basement called Trucker Dan. Anybody know Trucker Dan?
Actually, yes, I've heard of that guy. I can't remember how. It's been a long time.
I know Dan. That's Full Wave Wrecked.
Howdy, sir. Welcome to the stream.
Shit in the nigger's food.
Ain't the
But
one
that's
I
not
remember.
Full Wave Wrecked.
Yeah.
Never heard of them.
What do you got, a skint
Yeah,
rabbit?
I've seen him on James.
Hey, Ed,
Best,
don't let that guy on your stream. Oh, too late. It was a lag. I'm sorry. I got some kind of lag. I tried to warn you.
That guy's on James Best stream. They ain't the same one.
Yeah. So, yeah. Yeehaw. Oh, well, we caught him, I think, hopefully fast enough.
You did. He didn't get to say much.
Yeah. I had my finger on the trigger, so.
Smart man.
His mother must be proud.
Very, very proud. Very. Yeah. It just amazes me what people do for entertainment nowadays.
Yeah, so I imagine that guy sitting back in his mom's basement right now going, I really got those guys. I got them good.
Yeah, they're just jealous. They can't come up with their own content, so they got to try to ruin somebody else's. So it is what it is. We'll just as soon as the live ends, we'll make it private. I'll go back. I'll edit that 10 seconds out, put it together. No problem. Monetization. All right. So,
That ain't even 10 seconds. I don't even think he was up for half a second.
Yeah, but
it was literally a half a second, Ed, if that. I wouldn't even worry about it.
yeah. I'll probably let it go, and if YouTube flags it, then I'll go back and edit it out. But
I didn't hear much. I saw his ugly face for about 2 seconds, and boom, you were on the ball.
yeah. So yeah, I try to be on the ball when there's somebody new, but try to do a nice stream and whatever. At least he was a subscriber for 5 minutes.
Hey, that's true.
Yeah. Who got who, Ed?
Yeah, I got 5 minutes of watch time. Thank you very much, Chucker Dan. I appreciate that. People, I'm telling you.
Then you can always get a screenshot of his face. His head. Right, he was right there in there. So
I'd make that screenshot my next thumbnail for my next live stream. That says, "Don't trust this dude."
Yep.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I'm glad I have a life.
It's
So.
like
and friends, Ed, because I mean, if you had friends, you wouldn't be doing stuff like that. I mean,
yeah, I wouldn't be spending time in my mom's basement.
No, probably not.
He's got friends and himself in low places.
I wouldn't be. We got Kevin in here. Should we trust Kevin?
Yeah, you got to make sure it's him.
What do we got to do, Kevin?
It is.
All right.
How are you guys?
Okay. Good. How you doing, man? Yeah.
I'm good.
I can't. Some people like to argue about everything.
But I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be going to. I went and seen Jeff Dunham yesterday if I was like Trucker Dan sitting in my mom's basement. So.
Oh, you went and saw Jeff Dunham yesterday?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I've seen him and Larry the Cable Guy. That's another one. I got to see him just before he got out of it. He was in Up My Town. Oh my God, he was hilarious.
Yeah. Well, it was kind of. I mean, I knew I was going to see a comedian. I just didn't know who it was. My brother didn't tell me. I'm sure he knew who it was, but and he may have told me
a talented comedian.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, my brother's pretty good judge of comedian and stuff like that. So if he was saying it was going to be a good show, I trust him. So, but
it's now here's a good one that some guy asked a question on the Toro Facebook group, and he tried telling everybody that we were wrong, but he said the lawnmower don't run as hot as a car. I said a lawnmower runs hotter than a car.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He said a lawnmower runs 100. My lawnmower runs 180 degrees, and my car runs 220. I said, I think you got that wrong. A car at 200, wouldn't a car burn up? Most cars burn up at 220.
No, actually, the newer cars are running hotter, and it helps with fuel efficiency. So
you can get a 200 thermostat or 210 thermostat.
Yeah, but a lawnmower does run a hell of a lot hotter than a car does after about a half hour or so.
Oh yeah. Now, if you're talking a liquid cooled lawnmower,
they
probably should run just about the same. 180, 190.
Yeah.
But air cooled, your normal lawnmower engine, they'll run pretty hot. Oh, Jeff, you're not fired, buddy. We can't fire you. Anything, I'll double your pay. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me. C'est bon pour moi, c'est bon pour toi.
So, but Cajun, I'm glad you're up here. Just made me think. There's a guy I've kind of watches shorts on Facebook and stuff. When they come up, he's a Cajun or Louisianan, should say.
Okay.
They were just back down south for some Crawdad festival. They had down festival? There. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember where he was at, but dude, he had like two the big sacks of Crawdads he was cooking up. Oh yeah.
Well,
literally one of my favorite foods. Like no joke, Crawdads are my favorite food.
Yeah, ball crawfish. Yeah. Usually the biggest sacks that we get down here, and I mean the large, them big, like 6 or 7 to the pound crawfish, huge ones. Those sacks only run about 32 pounds. That's them big onion sacks, crawfish sacks.
Well, these were just like a normal size crawfish that he had, but
yeah, they'll hold 35 pounds per sack. But the Crawfish Festival hadn't run yet down here. In fact, the end of this month, I think, is the Crawfish A2 cook-off down the road from me. But that's just an A2 Now they do sell ball crawfish, boots, and all that. Got them there. But the Crawfish Festival is the first weekend in May. So that might have been a last year's festival that he threw up on it for a video. If you don't mind, if you find it, come across it later on or whatever, send me that link in the email if you don't mind.
I'll see if I can find one of his videos and tell you who it is. I can't remember what the guy's name is now.
Well, can y'all believe that Jeff is actually trying to do math over here?
Jeff is doing math very well.
1 × 0 = 0. Hey Jeff, I got a friend of mine that silk screen shirts, and he's not far from you. He's in Boston. He's not far from you. I'll send you his email, Jeff. He's a YouTuber. He's a friend of a bunch of people. His name is Custom Silk Screen, Custom Screen Printing.
Yeah, I typed in the chat. Ed could call my contact my buddy. He's on Facebook. Strategic Custom Designs. He does them too.
Yeah.
$15 a shirt, $5 mailed.
And he's cheap. I think he does like $12 a shirt or something. $11 or $12. Boston's kind of far. Yeah, but
I don't blame him.
The shipping is cheaper for him like that. He does a lot of YouTube channel shirts. I've been knowing Wayne for 7 or 8 years, I think. He does real good work.
I couldn't picture.
Yeah, when I want to find one of his videos, I can't find one, but he pops up all the time.
Right? Yeah. When you're not, he pops up a suggested video or whatever.
Yeah. Over on Facebook. Yeah.
Oh, on Facebook. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I still watch Facebook a little bit here and there.
I'm out, fellas.
I thought it was a YouTube guy.
No, he I think they have a YouTube channel, but I'm not positive.
Oh, okay.
Tim and his wife, they got a fab shop.
And he's down here in Louisiana, huh?
No, he's up north. I can't remember.
Okay.
He moved up north.
Oh, okay.
But he's from Louisiana, and they went down to visit family and stuff, and do some kind of festival or something.
If he went to the biggest crawfish festival in Louisiana, which is the one in Pombleau, in English, Breaux Bridge, they have the crawfish festival over there. And that, like I said, that's the one in Breaux Bridge, Louisiana. Hey, y'all passed right by Breaux Bridge when y'all went to the basin for the boat rides. You, Mark, and Sandy, y'all were right there. Y'all passed Breaux Bridge right up, and y'all got off at the Henderson exit and went down the Levee Road and caught y'all airboat tour over there.
Not a single one of his reels is coming up.
Like I said, later on, when it pops up on you, if you think about it, send it to me.
I'm gonna put a windmill on my trellis, like an airplane blade in the front, just to spin. And they got these little. I bought this disc like at Dollar General. It's called a sidewalk light. I'm gonna put this in the center. Could you imagine what this will look like spinning around the center?
Oh yeah. Make it turn.
Yep.
What kind of battery that takes?
It's LED. It's solar.
Oh, it's a solar LED. Okay.
Yep. Could you imagine? That's gonna look cool spinning around like that, as the wind
Yeah.
goes in a circle.
Damn, how much you pay for that? About $2 or $3?
$3 for 4 of them.
Wow. What? For 4 of them?
Yep.
At the dollar store or the Family Dollar?
Dollar General, as I like to call it, Dollar Jerk. And it comes
Dollar
with this
Jerk.
spike
Yeah,
to put
there
it in
you
the
go.
ground to light up. You leave it in the grass.
Oh,
Put the
okay.
spike
I
in.
got you.
But I'm
Man,
gonna
those are
repurpose.
nice. They bright too.
Yeah, and they're naturally they go on and off with the if you shine light on them they
Mitchell
solar
said that
lights.
sure is nice. Dang. We have a few of them solar lights over here. But at the front of the house faces north. So those solar lights don't get a whole lot of sunlight. They get daylight, but not a lot of sunlight. So they don't last all night long.
I mean, I don't think this will last all long year, but I like how thin it is.
It probably would last all night if it was in the sun all day. But in the front of our house,
my trellis,
it's in the shade.
My trellis, but what I've got on my trellis, I took a bicycle wheel and I attached board and I painted it black and then put boards on it so it spins.
Yeah.
From my trellis, and this is going to be
cool.
right in the middle.
Yeah.
This is going to be right in the middle, so it's going to be going around like this.
That'd be cool. Yeah. Put some hot snot on it on the inside of there to hold it, and then.
Yep, I'm gonna put on with hot glue gun.
That's what that's what I said. Hot snot, hot glue.
Hot snot. There you go. But
oh shit!
Yard.
What happened, Mr. Briggs? Oh, there he is.
But I just thought that'd be cool for $1.
Yeah,
like
4 for $1, 2 for $1. Hell, 1 for $1. That's cheap.
Yep, Dollar Jerkasm.
Ed's got fast on the button tonight. He's kicking everybody.
Oh no,
I don't think it was Ed. I think Scott just, his internet or service, Wi-Fi or whatever, popped out and in that quick.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't find any of his videos right now.
Like
So
I said, Ed, you've been 10 minutes looking for that guy.
Yeah.
Like I said, next time you see him, just send me a link in the email if you don't mind. I'd like to see that. I would.
Yeah.
I'm curious about other Cajuns doing ball crawfish or going to a festival or, to see if they true coonasses, Cajuns,
Right. Yeah.
Because they got a few that people send me a link. Hey, man, you know this guy? I'm like, no. In fact, that guy's in California. He's not even from here.
Yeah.
If you watch his videos, he tells you he's in California, but met a Cajun, and that Cajun taught him how to do crawfish, which that's a good thing.
Yeah, he was born and raised down south, and then moved to I want to say Wisconsin or someplace up north. Him and his wife have a big fab shop. They do build like rocket stoves and all kinds of other metal stuff. They're a funny couple to watch. I mean, they do a lot of comedy, but
okay,
So yeah,
I know quite a few Cajuns that did move from down here, and they moved to Ohio. In fact, I went and played music with a band that I used to play with. We went to Ohio. We played 4 different places. And that was when I was like about 30 or 31 years old. But they did the agent, we had a bunch of, and they paid the airfare and all that, there. And then they taxed it around in the close towns and then the airfare back.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I just noticed Daryl shaved his beard off and mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fixing to shave my head too.
He had to shave it off and sell it to buy that alternator.
Yeah.
Thomas Andrews said, "I'm a little drunk, and you."
I'm drunk on life, Thomas.
Oh, Thomas, you didn't eat. What'd you eat tonight? Usually he tells us what he ate. and it's a lot of food most of the time.
He's a growing boy.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a big growing boy.
Jeff's thinking about buying a tow truck. He's gonna give Mater a run for his money.
There you go, Thomas. Come buy a tow truck and tow this car down to Cajun. He'll pay you $1,000.
Jeff's the one.
Right?
Jeff's,
yeah, $1,000.
Jeff's the one looking to buy a tow truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff can come and pick up that tow truck at my house and tow it down that Suzuki down the Cajun.
And there'll be some perks in it with the $1,000. There'll be Mrs. Cooking in with it too.
That'd be worth it.
That's worth the trip right there.
Most definitely. So,
all
right, y'all. We hit the 1 hour mark. So we're gonna end this here now. Appreciate y'all sitting around, hanging out, being bored with the rest of us. So thank y'all, love y'all, and we will catch you all next week.
All right, everybody. Y'all know the routine. As always, love, peace, and crackling grease. We'll catch y'all later. A plus tard.
Yeah.